This is cool. What's this poster? Damn, that's pretty fire.
Marilyn Monroe.
Get it.
Why'd they throw it out?
Doll, you never show me nothing but kindness. She would say, I know how sad you get. And some days I still get that way, but it gets better. It gets better. It gets better.
Ready to go? All right, what is up, everyone? Here we are. Truly another beautiful day in paradise. It's almost a little bit too hot. I know, like, I was just complaining about the cold, but what's the temperature here?
It's hot as
Perfect almost, right?
I'm gonna go throw this in our recycling quick.
73, it's pretty much perfect.
Actually, this will probably just keep.
Oh. But, okay, we are gonna go trash picking today on a bulk day. So, a rich beach town that we know of is having a bulk, like, week where they start putting stuff out tomorrow. Tomorrow's the first day of collection, so the whole citywide bulk collection for like the whole summer starts now. There's one now and then there's one after the summer, so we're thinking a lot of people came down and are putting stuff out, so we're gonna go and pillage the scores, try and find some gold. So it's a little ways, it's like 20 minutes away, but we found some really good stuff in this town. So what are you claiming?
I'm claiming we might find some gold there.
Bulk day.
Bulk day.
So I think they're having like bulk collection for like 3 days straight. So hopefully people start putting stuff out now for tomorrow morning. That's what we hope, because for the next few days we have other stuff we need to do, so we can't really dedicate much time to going trash picking. I'm already seeing stuff on the streets right now. Like, how was that hand cart right there?
Were they weren't
It's in the trash. First score of the day on our block. Let's see. Unless if it's got hard tires, it's worth it. If it's got soft tires, not worth it. We already got a couple of those and they're not even really usable. What's it looking like? Not really a Dreamer at all, right? No, it's for like an old power washer.
Yeah.
Alright, scratch that idea. But we're on to the claims. Onward. Perfect day for some trash picking out here.
Yeah, it is.
We might have an umbrella situation, because ours is kind of beat and this one looks pretty much might be a little bit broken. This one looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Or nah?
Right?
I don't mind it. This guy's gonna have to come off of here though. Do you want to get it?
Silverfish in there too.
Should we bail on it? What do you think? That's just the clip.
Get this guy out of here. This guy. There he is. There he goes. See ya.
Should we get it?
Uh-huh.
Alright. Some claims. No claims. No claims. Some Nikes. Look at this little Dreamer up here. What? Dude, this little Dreamer. Right?
Little Dream Life basket.
Or no?
What shall we look?
Little wicker dream. Unpainted wicker, unpainted wicker. This is really cool, I think. I think it'd be hard to sell though.
It's cool though.
Look at it underneath. Okay, the first item we're actually going to take today is this hanging bench, which is actually in decent condition. Tiny bit wobbly, but repainted, this thing would be a total dream. A flat screen. It's not really like a flatty, but where's the cord? I don't know if you can see the cord. Oh yeah, I have one of those. Got it from the thrift store. Alright, we'll take it, try it out. Looks pretty good. Looks fine, actually. Is it cool or not really? It's not really old, is it? Cruising up on some classic bikes though right now. Look at that baby, look at that Schwinn. That is not a rug though, that is creepy, that thing.
Creepy.
About to put this bike on top though.
We got stuff from this guy last year.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I remember this.
Look at this little dreamer. Collegiate. Look at this back thing on here.
It's cool.
Alright, get it up on the top. Alright, we just scored a really awesome vintage Schwinn bike. Not really sure how old, but we will easily be able to look it up. It has this awesome back basket holder thing for like a cooler or something. I guess people probably used to ride on these even, but it has that stamped Schwinn approved little thing there. That's probably worth the most, that thing. But we'll sell this. We sold bikes like this before. Whole row of gold right here.
I was looking at what's this pretty thing.
This is cool. What's this poster? Damn, that's pretty fire.
Man, bro.
Get it?
Why'd they throw it out?
Because it's just done, cooked. What is this thing too though, dude? This thing's sick. Whoa. This thing's sick. But it's ruined.
It's one good.
How's this?
Right?
How's this art? Kind of fire. I would take that. Pictures are not easy to sell though. This thing was so cool in the day though, because look at the top of it. It has that like spiral wood thing. Cooked.
This is cool though.
You can take it out of the frame
Yeah,
too.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Do you want to just do it now?
Yeah.
Funny, we were picking the pile and the neighbor came over and started asking if we found anything good because he wanted to look too, but it seemed like he was afraid to pick until other people were picking, and then he came over and looked at everything. So got him the courage to come check it out, right? Like he wanted to look what was in the trash all day probably.
He did. He was dying.
And then as soon as we were picking it, he got the courage to check it
I
out.
love that. It's so funny. Like he lives there. I guess they're condos. It's so funny. It's like, I thought that was his stuff. And then he came over, he was like, anything good? Dogs playing poker? Any Elvis? Because that's like always what you find in the trash.
That's what he was specifically looking for. I bet.
Wanted that.
Yeah.
Consciously, right?
I always grab fishing rods. It's an ugly stick too, so it's a good rod. Not ruined. Gonna have to wait. Ooh. Alright, finding some last minute dreams here. We're about to be home pretty soon, but little computer. Not bad. Mini dreamers. Alright, pretty cool. Just got back to the house from trash picking, but we bought this camera at a yard sale last weekend, and I just posted it on eBay last night, and it sold for $150. We paid $3 for it, so total win on that item. Honestly, you guys aren't even gonna believe this. Obviously you saw it already, but look at how epic this bike is, and Sammy had a good point. We'll just leave this thing literally on the car, take it to the auction tomorrow. The other one sold for like $60 at the auction, the other old one like this. I think someone's gonna buy it just for this. And this. It's pretty cool. But what else do we get? Hold on, I gotta unlock it. We got a flat screen TV. That is not super flat, but it's like the version of flat screen before the new flat. So it's still a nice TV. We got the hanging chair, got an ugly stick fishing rod, we got a computer tower, and a Marilyn Monroe poster from 1990, calendar poster. So really cool stuff today. We scored big. It's a little bit weird because when we started out, I was like, oh, we're not gonna find anything, because I kind of blew it on the trash days, and I thought they started collecting tomorrow, but really the bulk trash for where we were goes tomorrow, starts bulk, and they give them a whole week and then they collect it. So we actually should have waited a whole week and then gone, which we might do anyway, but we did scoop up some of the early bird specials for the bulk week over there, and I'm stoked. But I always do get surprised about how many crazy and awesome things you can find in the trash, and just what people are willing to throw away once they're done with it. It's just like, it's really amazing. But we got this computer tower. This might end up at the auction too, to be honest. Alright, I just shut the garage just because the neighbor's cutting the grass and it's a little bit loud. But I snagged these cords from thrift store the other day, and these are good to have around. I've come to realize in the last couple weeks that people throw out perfectly working TVs. Let's just see if this one works before I get crazy. That didn't look right. That didn't look right. Alright, looks like we got smoked on this TV. I might hook a VCR up to it just to do a test. But definitely, see it going on and off. Yeah, I'm definitely going to hook something up to it just to do a test, but I think we got smoked on this one. But 2 out of 3 worked so far that we've actually taken off the street. What did you say?
We should bring all those to the auction. I didn't even know we had that little one.
That little thing, all that, so all this except the scoop.
And then the box.
Yeah.
I'm so short, I never usually look up there.
Alright, got a DVD player hooked up to it. No image appearing at all on it, so looks like that was a foul, that TV. But it looked nice, it didn't have any cracks or scratches, and could have easily, just as easily have worked. Other ones have. So you never know unless you try. And you never know unless you go. So always be on the lookout. We are, I believe, running another load to the auction. We're trying to clean house. Get everything down to minimum. And then start over again with better, more high quality goods. That's the plan. So the garage has gone from, in so many stages, but this is the best it's been in a long time. It still looks probably messy to most people, but for us, for me, this is really good. So feel a little bit proud of myself that I even got it to this level, even though it doesn't look great. It's still a big deal for me. So we did find some really awesome stuff today. So always be out looking. Even if you get 2 good items, you know, even if you get 2 items that sell for 20 each, it still was worth it. If you have nothing else substantial going on at that time, that is. If you have another opportunity that you're going to make more money and it's going to be more successful, obviously go do that. But today we were planning on doing this and we did it, and we found about, minus the TV, we found the bike, which I think is worth $50. We found the hanging stool, which I think is worth $30, $40. We found the Marilyn Monroe poster, which is Keep Life, probably. The fishing rod, I don't know, it could be 5 or even more, 10 maybe. And then the computer, which I plopped right there, probably worth 5 or 10. So all in all, added up, you know, it's not a huge haul, but if you do that every day, you'd be really surprised how much you can make picking. Alright, so we got the baby, and since we got it, pretty much, the brakes have been squeaking, so I know it's new time for new brake pads and probably rotors. And we're going to go to AutoZone and pick up the front set, do them hopefully tonight, and then probably do the back at a different time. But got to keep up on the maintenance on this Dream because we've been driving it a lot already and don't want anything to happen to it. But we put already like over 2,000 miles on it already, which is totally insane. I don't even know how that's possible, but it happened. We got it off, the tire off. This is up on a jack with some bricks under it. Not very safe, but only doing one wheel at a time, so the car's not going to fall on me. I'm not even going to be under it. But I'm watching a video of how this goes because I only ever did it on a truck one time and never on this kind of a car. But this dude's name is The Amazing Greek. So his thing looks pretty good. I like real tools though, like power tools to get the wheels off and stuff. But yeah, so making progress. You can see I'm gonna take this off and show you the difference between this and the new one, and then the brake pads, and show you the difference between the new one. But
to this mounting bracket here. Put 2 lug nuts on here.
I replaced the rotors from this video.
Paul's got the lighting under control.
Paul's over here.
What's
going on here? Alright, Ford Tech. Why is this so brutal? Alright, either way, the rotors and the brake pads are replaced. This guy's Ford Tech Maco Loco. He's got mad subscribers, so he doesn't need any more, but that's the video I used. And it worked
For
great.
good reason, though. He just taught you how to do this.
It might have ran into the next video, though. I'm not even sure now. The other guy was older than that.
Well, make sure
Maybe
it's
don't
the right
give me the right credit here.
Booster.
Yeah, don't quote him.
Every additive. Booster.
AJ
detergent,
Pierce.
seal conditioner
Okay,
gets tested right
AJ
here
Pierce.
to prove it's good to go when you're
Yeah, this is the one. 14,000 subscribers. It's legendary. Look at these hands, though. Alright, thanks to YouTube University, we successfully changed the rotors and the brake pads, but what did he call that thing, Paul? Did you even know?
Sway bar.
The sway 95, sway 45 bar is just snapped. Look at this. Can you see that?
Yes. That's what it looks like underneath.
And our friend Mike Flores said he can fix it. Each side's like 35 for the parts, and he said he'd do it for like 50 if we went there.
What was that?
So we got to get that done, but
alright.
thanks to Paul for the lighting.
The light just went off.
Attracting all the moths.
To come eat our freaking Oriental rug.
So many moths.
Honestly, like,
that's true.
the rotors and everything weren't that bad. Like, I mean, yeah, they're rusty and old, but like there was maintenance kept up on that car for sure.
This light's brutal.
Alright, just got done showering and we are off to sleep tonight. Just wanted to say real quick that we sold one of the guest club jackets today. We sent it out. Sold it yesterday for $100. So that's awesome. I was just taking pictures of the other two to send them to someone, Miguel, who was interested in them, and another girl messaged me on Instagram and she was interested in them too. They are really, really, really awesome jackets, and it's incredible that we found those at a yard sale for the price that we did. Stuff like that doesn't happen every day, and when it does, you get really excited. It's almost like a drug. You get so like straight up legitimately high from it because it's so awesome to find something so cool for so cheap, and something that you can just, you know, resell, make money, and spread it on to someone else who's going to appreciate it. And it's all just part of the hunt. But gonna go off to sleep for the night, and thank you guys so much for watching. We did find some awesome stuff today, and tomorrow we are taking more stuff to the auction house. The auction has been going great for us. We sold a whole nother load today. We don't know how much we made yet until next Tuesday, but we're gonna do at least one more big load this next upcoming week, and then we'll be pretty much almost cleared out of all the dead end stuff, and we'll be able to replenish and start over, even though we have already been replenishing. But this Saturday is going to be a massive yard sale day, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be good. We have a community yard sale in the town over. There's a church rummage sale. This Sunday there's actually a church synagogue rummage sale, and then Monday is a fill-a-bag day. So it's yard sale season. We're psyched about it, and there's going to just be so much good stuff flowing through. So I know how people like yard sale videos. I love yard sales myself. It's the funnest thing ever, and I actually do personally like watching yard sale videos too when I have a chance. So I understand why people like that. It's really fun to watch. But yeah, just want to say thank you all so much for watching and continuing to support our dream and everything that we do. I put our email in the description of the last video, and a little thing saying, you know, message us if you want, and you can feel free to email us, anyone who wants. Our email is tfunub@gmail.com, and I got so many awesome messages in the last hour, at least 3, that were just people who wanted to say, oh, you have a new subscriber, we love your videos. It's just really cool. So yeah, if you want to interact with us directly, feel free. We really do appreciate all the support and every single person who views our videos every day. Thank you guys for the dream. But I'm going to show you guys what Sammy's cooking up in here, and then I'm going to end the video. So we'll see you guys tomorrow for some more claims. What's the Sammy J claiming?
I am making veggie burgers.
With pesto.
Mine's with pesto. Turner doesn't like pesto.
I want it.
Do you?
I'll try it.
Alright.
I just don't like pesto on
Grilled cheese.
grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese, if anybody hasn't tried putting pesto, I guess just one slice is fine. Pesto on grilled cheese, you gotta try it. It's so good.
Let's see this little baby boy.
You put it on the bread before you cook it.
Snoz, he's doing good. Hi, Snoz. And we got, where's the sister? Where's Sissy? There she is. Hi, sis. Sissy. And that's it. We're all going to sleep pretty soon, so. Damn, Sammy J looking sweet tonight, though. That's my real dinner meal. You know. Alright, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
And good night or good morning.
And I do say, always show your lover that you appreciate them and that you love them every day, because it's important and life's too short not to. So, I love you.
I love you. Pop, I know. Landis is out there
Where is
teasing
he?
MJ.
Is he out there?
Making claims like you're a baby.
I walked outside and stepped on Landis' tail. So he's mad at me. No.